So I know that a lot of people hesitate to travel once they have kids. So
Yes.
can you share? Obviously, you're traveling with a 16-month-old and to other countries. So one, I'd love to hear what are the 7 countries you've been to, and then two, if you could share any kind of travel tips or anything you do to make that a little bit easier. I know it's never going to be easy with a
No.
16-month-old, but
Yes.
maybe what helps you keep your sanity during those moments and traveling.
I think people's fear when they have kids, not everyone's fear, because kids will change your life no matter what.
Mhm.
So, there's no way around it. They'll change your life. But I think people are sometimes very fearful. And I was also that person that, oh my God, I've got this like amazing, like travel filled life, like all these events. Can I still do them? Can I still, am I still going to be able to do all those things? Yes, you can, but you have to be smarter again about your time
Mhm.
and your energy and all of that. Travel tips with kids. I really think, and lots of people told me this as soon as I had a baby, they said, go when they're really young and they're not moving around. That's actually the best
True.
travel tip. I started traveling with her when she's about 4 months old. We went all over the UK on these long bus trips and things like, I mean, to the seaside, to the coast, all these places. And this is before she could crawl. That was probably the easiest, actually,
Yeah.
because they can't really move. So, and they sleep a lot more during that
Hmm.
time. It only gets a little bit harder when they start to kind of walk and they want to run around and things like that. My travel tips are, gosh, lots of entertainment on the plane. Like, I know there's some parents that are like, we don't give our kids any digital screen time, which I think is great. But then there's some situations where children are expected to behave at the same level as adults. And this includes flying on an airplane. So we're now expecting, these toddlers to behave like the rest of the adults on a 13-hour flight. Hence, I recommend allowing them to have some screen time. Like we watch Miss Rachel, which is really educational. Most parents know who that is. Lots of snacks, lots of little books and kind of fidgety toys that take their attention. That's the best I can recommend. But I do think like for people who are really adamant about screen time, I was as well. In those situations, it's really a lifesaver.